Hello and welcome. My name is Diana. This is Mindful Movement. It's August the 27th, 2025, and our theme today is Open Heart. I'm going to have you join me on your favorite chair or a seated position on the floor. Find a comfortable position for your legs. And we're going to sit up tall wherever we are, making the spine long. And closing the eyes down or finding just a heavy way to let the eyelids hang. And we'll begin with 10 deep breaths today. Inhaling, noticing the chest expanding. Exhaling, softening the shoulders down towards the floor. Join me in taking another full inhale and exhale. And let your eyes open up. We're going to move in a dynamic rhythm that resembles cat cow through our spine, but we're going to take goalpost arms to start off. Go ahead and pull your elbows down and back. Take a breath in as you arch your upper back. And then exhale, reach your arms forward and fold over your legs. You can catch the front of your shins, or if you're seated in your chair, your kneecaps. Breathe in, sweep your arms back up, drop your elbows low, take that goalpost position, lift your chin high. Exhale, reach forward, round your back, tuck your chin. Breathe in, find all of that opening. Exhale, draw that energy in and bow forward. And two more times, open up, breathe in. Exhale, round and dive down. Notice how your neck and your upper back feel as you open up, lift your chin, and then find the length in the back of your neck as you tuck your chin. And then work your way up to a tall spine. And if you were seated in a chair, join us on the floor. We're going to come into an all fours position. I forgot to mention earlier that at the end today, we're going to use either a bolster or a block or two. And so if you have that accessible, now might be a great time to come and bring that into your space. It could even be a couch pillow. So we've got our knees under our hips, our palms under our shoulders, and we're going to move in that same spinal flexion and extension, lifting the chin, dropping the belly for our breath in. Exhaling, tucking the chin and drawing the tailbone down and under. Inhale. Notice your rib cage opening up. Exhale, tuck your chin round your mid back to the ceiling. One more time, big breath in. Press your shoulder blades down your back. And then round your spine, tuck your chin. Beautiful. Come to a neutral spine and we'll sweep our right arm up on the inhale, look up to the top thumb, and then exhale, thread the needle, send that right arm through, sit your hips back. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, sweep forward and open up to the right. Exhale, pull your hips back as you thread the needle. One breath in, one breath out. And last time on this side, breathe in, sweep up, and exhale, thread it through. Pause here, inhale, exhale. And then make your way forward and plant that right palm down under the right shoulder. Breathe in, sweep the left arm open, look up. Exhale, hips move back, arm sweeps through. Breathe in, open across your chest. Exhale, reach under. One more time, lots of length. Exhale, hold that energy. And press forward and take that all fours position once again. And we're going to just rock forward and make our way all the way down to our prone position, tummy down. We're going to come into a chest opener where we'll extend the right arm out right at a 90-degree angle from the shoulder on that mat surface. And then using the left limbs, we're going to roll onto the right side body. You can keep the left arm here as a kickstand, or you can drape it down your low back. We can use that left leg either in front to kind of prop us open or bring it behind the right kneecap to open up. And then this can be a stretch where a lot of intensity is felt through the front of the chest and the front of that right shoulder. So give yourself permission to ease your way in, make subtle changes that are needed to find some comfort in the lengthening happening there. And then if it makes sense to you, you can close your eyes down and we'll take another 10 deep breaths right here. Take another full breath in. Maybe rock a little further to the right on your exhale. Gently make your way back onto your tummy. And pause in the middle, forehead down, arms long by your sides. Take a big breath in here. And a big breath out. Extend your left arm out to the side of your left shoulder. And then gently use your right palm and your right side to press yourself onto the left side body. And once again, noticing that this side might be different than the right side. Noticing the sensations that arise and any adjustments that you need to make to become more comfortable. And then begin to breathe deeply right into that left shoulder. And take another big breath in. Find a little more opening. And then exhale, make your way back down to your tummy. And pause here with the forehead connection and the arms long by your sides for a big breath in. And a big breath out. And gently bring the palms up beside the shoulders. Press the kneecaps into the mat, and we'll press our way up into our all fours position. Tuck our toes under, send your hips up and back into downward facing dog. And when you arrive here, take a scan of your body, noticing the sensations of tightness, then shifting your attention to some positive. Where does this feel really good? Where do you feel really strong? And begin to bring some movement into the lower body by alternating the heel drops. And shake out your head and neck with a couple yeses and nos. And find stillness down the middle for a breath cycle in and out. And breathe in, look up between your palms, rise to your tiptoes. Bend your knees like you're loading a spring, and then take some steps to walk up between your hands. And crisscross your forearms, bringing your palms into the crooks of opposite elbows. And then tuck your chin back down to your chest, letting gravity of the upper body pull your body downward. And release your hands and slide your palms to your shins. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in, lengthen all the way through the back body. Exhale, fold forward again. Tuck your chin. This time, catch your calves and give yourself a little pull inward. Breathe in, rise all the way up to stand, reach tall overhead. And then exhale, drop your elbows, take cactus arms. Breathe in, reach high overhead once again. Exhale, swan dive forward, chest leads, fold in. Slide your palms to your shins, take your halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank, and pause. Tighten up your glutes, lift your belly button, rock forward, and then exhale, try dropping your knees and lowering to your tummy. Pick up your arms, take a cactus shape in cobra, a nice back bend, active. And then exhale, plant your palms under your shoulders, press to your knees, and then your toes for downward facing dog. And pause here for a breath cycle in and out. Inhale, look forward between your hands. Exhale, make your way to the top. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward bow. Rise and reach all the way up tall. Exhale, lift your chin, cactus arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, palms to shins. Exhale into high plank and pause. Rock forward with your core engaged. Stay lifted or drop your knees to lower. Cactus arms through your back bend. Exhale, press to your knees, then your toes, downward facing dog. Pause here, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend and walk. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold on the exhale. Rise up, get big. Catch a lot of air in your hands. Exhale, take that cactus arms, maybe bring it into a back bend. Arms reach up tall. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, high plank. Rock forward on the inhale. Knees or toes lower to your tummy. Cactus your arms through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open up your mouth. Inhale your right leg high behind you. Exhale, step it forward by that right wrist. And then dial the left foot down. Rise up. Take warrior one, arms extended just for the first breath. And then open up to cactus arms. And tuck your tailbone. Find a lot of opening across the front side of that left hip. Take a breath in. And then if you're up for it, subtly bend that front knee, bringing a little more fire into the thighs. Take another breath in here and stay for the exhale. Reach your arms high overhead once again, and then dial your left foot out to a 90-degree angle. Take cactus arms and warrior two. You can look towards that right thumb that's pointing right back at your nose, and then pull your elbows back, finding expansion across your chest, your throat, your upper ribs. And take a breath in and a breath out here. And then peaceful warrior. Try this variation. We're going to send that right arm high and then drape the right forearm back behind your upper back and take the tricep stretch by picking up that right elbow with the left hand. And take a full breath in. Take it a little deeper on your exhale. Rotate forward, pop up high on your left toes, crescent lunge. And then we're going to drop the left knee down and we're going to take half Hanumanasana, folding over an extended right leg. Pause here for a breath in and a breath out. Press forward again, plant both palms down. We're going to step our right foot back into high plank, rock forward. And then exhale, knees or toes down to your belly. Cactus your arms again today for your back bend. Exhale, palms down, knees or toes on your way to down dog. Pause here for a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale your left leg high. And exhale, step it forward. Dial your right foot down, rise up, warrior one just for the moment there, and then open up into those cactus arms. 5 deep breaths. Once again, nurturing the opening across the front of the right hip and building the fire by deepening the bend in that left knee. Take another breath in. Work the breath out. Find a little more opening across the chest. Send your arms up high on an inhale. Dial your back foot out to that 90-degree bend And then warrior two in cactus arms. And look towards that left thumb that's pointing right back at your face. And take another breath in. And stay for the breath out. Peaceful warrior will go ahead and tip up and back, and then drape the left forearm behind the back of your neck. Touch your elbow in your right hand. Take that tricep stretch that works its way all the way down through your lats and side body. Take a breath in, deepen on your exhale. Rotate forward, pop up on those right toes, crescent lunge, and then exhale, descend and shift your hips back. Half Hanumanasana, forward fold. Take a full breath in here and a full breath out. Rock your body weight forward, plant your palms down once again. Tuck those right toes under. Step the left foot back to meet, pausing here in high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock forward, tip toes, drop the knees or stay lifted to lower down. Cactus your arms through your back bend. Exhale, plant your palms, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, open up your mouth, and then look forward. And this is a little bit different. We're just going to drop our knees right down and come into a high kneel, bringing our hands to our sacrum. We're going to guide our elbows together, tuck our tailbone, and then lift our chin, taking this lifted version of camel that's so effective in that heart opening. 3 deep breaths here. And then go ahead and release and make your way to sitting on your heels. Rest your palms in your lap. Here's an opportunity to just close your eyes down for a moment. And sometimes our heart opening can just mean that we're finding one good quality to really love on. And that could be within ourselves, and it could be within our friend, and it could be within our community. And it doesn't mean we have to love all the things, but it can mean that we can bring our attitude in the right way when we're focusing on the one thing that we love most about ourselves, about our friends, and about our community. And press forward again to that high kneel. And as you take this next camel, see if you could focus on one quality of yourself that you're just loving today, one quality in your friend, and one quality within your community. And take a breath in, open across your chest. And exhale, move back into that high kneel. And we're going to crawl our arms forward. We're going to come into seal pose. So you might start on your tummy. And it might feel good to take Sphinx as a beginning place. And if that's subtle enough across the chest and the low back, you might try seal, extending your arms and palms out a little wider, and then straightening up through your elbows to accentuate the opening across your chest, but also that lumbar compression. Chin might lift and chin might drape. Eyes might be open, eyes might be closed. Take another full breath in right here. And then exhale, lower yourself down, bring your palms back under your shoulders, and then send your hips back into a wide kneed child's pose. Resting the hips down towards your heels and softening through your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and your jaw. When you're ready, press yourself up and we'll work our way around and onto our backs. Gently drawing both knees into your chest, giving them a little squeeze. And then landing your arms back in our favorite position today. It's our cactus or goalpost arms. And then gently dropping your knees over to the right. 5 breath cycles here. And bringing your knees up through the midline, give them a gentle hug. And open your arms back into cactus and take the knees to the left. And gently bring your knees back up through the midline. Maybe you have the capacity to reach for that bolster or block of yours without coming up. For me, I have to come up for a moment. And we're going to take butterfly in our legs. If you've got the block, you're going to put it on the semi-truck setting to land right between your shoulder blades. We're just taking a subtle back bend over that lifting element, cactusing your arms or taking a wide T. Now we're in a not a metaphorical space, but a physical space of heart opening. This will be our final rest posture today. So I want you to invite in any methods that will help you find the most comfort and really relax through the full body as you round out your practice. And if you're like me, you can begin to wake the body back up. If there's the next place to be in your day, of course, the invitation is always there to stay in the posture if you have the space. And thank you for moving with me today. I hope that you got a lot out of today's class. And I can't wait to catch up with you soon in our next live or recorded class. My name is Diana. You can reach me at diana@bridgefitnesstraining.com. And I hope you go forward and have a wonderful day ahead. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye.